last couple of winners. Tiff's Lad comes in and they're all set at the 2,200 metre mark. Light is on. Gates are back. They're away and they're racing. Captain Pluto's going to ease right back in the early stages of proceedings. Tiff's Lad jumped away nicely over Manavendra. Going forward now is Tell Nothing. Blue Card follows it over from Atlantis Beach. He'll be beautifully placed settling down. I Love Your Smile is behind it outside of Burn Bray through the first 300. Then came Beats of War. Behind those Export Man. Outside of it, forced to cover a bit of extra ground, leaving the straight, is Sluice Box. Then Friar Away, and drag right back there to last of all is the favourite Captain Pluto. But it's Tell Nothing who presses on and goes through the crossing at the 1600, about a length in front. Up running second on the outside is Blue Card. Then came Tiff's Lad, third the rails, with a good even speed on, going over by Northerly Lodge. A length and a half, Manavendra coasting along, running fourth in the clear. Almost a length and a half to 2, Atlantis Beach. Up there in front of Burn Bray, followed then by I Love Your Smile as the field starts to string out. So they're going along at a very good tempo here. Back on the rails, Friar Away, back with Beats of War, Export Man and Sluice Box. And the favourite's got the entire field in front of it. Captain Pluto patiently handled, but the speed is certainly unfolding at the 1,000 metres mark, where they've gone quickly. Tell Nothing high-tailing along by a length and a half. Running second, Blue Card, the same margin, Tiff's Lad, and then the same margin again to Manavendra. A length and a half away, Atlantis Beach, the first one off. Outside of Burn Bray and I Love Your Smile, peeling three wide, setting after them. Behind it, Beats of War, quickly onto its back now as they start to make a few moves back in the field. He's riding along Captain Pluto, which is still last, following Sluice Box. Over on the inside, Friar Away and Export Man dropping out toward the turn at the 500 metre mark, and Tell Nothing out by 2 to Blue Card, Tiff's Lad. Manavendra next, in behind them Atlantis Beach, followed by Burn Bray on the rail. Then came I Love Your Smile, looked to be coming to the end of its run. Beats of War into the clear, sets after those. Then Sluice Box, followed further back Captain Pluto. Manavendra races up near the middle of the course, goes to the lead. Tiff's Lad tries to go with it. Beats of War's a length and a half away. Manavendra, Tiff's Lad coming back tooth and nail. Tiff's Lad's regained the lead. Manavendra, Beats of War, it could beat them all. Beats of War on the outside, goes to Tiff's Lad and got it. Beats of War goes home, makes it a treble of wins. Scores from Tiff's Lad and tight for third. Sluice Box or Atlantis Beach. Captain Pluto left his run too late. In behind them came Manavendra, who weakened in the final 200. Blue Card next home. Burn Bray, I Love Your Smile. Export Man and Friar Away back there with the pacemaker Tell Nothing absolutely capitulating to run last. So Beats of War continues, fine run of form, ridden by Brad Parnham. So a big day for the Parnham. Stephen won the first race on the card. Brad certainly has been in great form since his little break, and he gets another one up for the day. Chris has, I think, already got a treble in actual fact. They've certainly had a day out this afternoon. Brad, in fact, a double, having won on No Apology. So they've had a wonderful day here at Ascot this afternoon. The brothers Parnham, 2:19.31 the time, 37 neat the 600, and the interim numbers are 6:13.35, 6:13.3 and 5 they are. Beats of War getting home from 13, Tiff's Lad. Gee, it was brave, kept coming. And third, Manavendra in the photo in front of Sluice Box. Atlantis Beach was behind them. So it's 6:13.35, the placings after the Bisley Workwear Handicap. Beats of War by War Chant. Second of the War Chants to win today out of Masagi. For impressive racing, A. McGrath, Glenn Walker, R. Humphreys, G. McCleary, J. Hayes, N. Magro, A. Roland, L.G. Roland, C. Spicchia, C. Baroni, A. Spicchia, B. Graham, F. Hoff, and M. Jarvie, C. Perkins, S. Fear, Griffiths and McGill. And makes it win 4 from 12, but that's 3 in a line now for the Darren McCall of Train Gelding. And defeating 13, Tiff's Lad by God Has Spoken, Matty Derrick, Manavendra by Deep Field, Clint Johnston Porter. Morley Growers Market Handicap, race 11's at 25 to 6. and no changes there. So pace on, looked to be a really good gallop all the way. It suited this horse. He looks to be a genuine staying type there, and he continues his pathway through the grades and potential onto bigger and better things. Here's Locke.
Thanks, Darren. Beats of War brings up a hat-trick of wins now, and winning trainer Darren McAuliffe joins me. D-Mac, you have such great faith in this horse. Today, the speed was really on from the outset. It was a genuine staying test. I suspect you were only growing with confidence when they were really rolling along throughout.
Yeah, I was, and when that, horse sort of went 3 deep and sort of pulled out, I thought, oh, beautiful, we'll get on his back. It was probably a little bit early to sort of get flushed out, and then it sort of came out and just stopped. So yeah, I was a little bit worried then, but yeah, Sharon's horse was very, very hard to sort of pick up. I thought we were going to get him pretty comfortably halfway down the straight, and then yeah, the other horse sort of kicked and really sort of stuck its neck out. But yeah, great ride by Brad, 10 out of 10.
To the horse's credit, he just doesn't know how to get beat now with the confidence of his last 2 wins where he's won by a combined 3.5 lengths. He just seems to be in a really confident state at the moment, and the way he found the line suggested that too.
Yeah, it's the same with humans as horses, building a bit of confidence, teaching him to do things the right way, switch off and relax, which he's doing now. Doing things the way I want him to do things, and yeah, look, we're being rewarded, so it's good.
What's the path with him moving forward? You're an Albany boy at heart. Is that the way he heads for an Albany Cup?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'll just let him tell me. It may well all be a little bit too soon for him, but we'll just wait and see. We'll probably try and pick off a little bit more low-hanging fruit. He's 4, so he gets a staying bonus. So we'll probably try and pinch a bit more of that, and yeah, see where we land sort of in another run or 2.
Stable's going really well. Well done.
Yeah, thank you.
There's Jay McAuliffe after the win of Beats of War, a pickup ride for Bradley Parnham, and he's catching up with Scotty.
I'm sure he's pretty happy with it too, Bradley. That's what you like when you get a pickup ride.
Yeah, look, very happy to pick up this ride. It's obviously a good ride on paper. I sort of watched his replays. He's been doing well. The horse looks very progressive, and yeah, it was good to see him come out and get the job done today.
Obviously, know a lot of staying races have no pace, but it looked like they rolled along nicely there for you.
Yeah, look, I actually drew a nice barrier, but Darren just said to just tuck him away early and sort of just leave him alone. So I did that, and the pace luckily was on enough that I wasn't too worried being where I was, and yeah, everything just sort of just worked out fine for me. Managed to get on Portsy's back at the 600, and yeah, he was looking good from there.
Looks like he's going to make his way through the grades quite nicely in the staying ranks.
Yeah, I think so. The horse has won 3 in a row now, but I think the horse still feels like there's a bit more to him. So yeah, he might be a horse that you see a bit more of in the future.
What about Hint of Mint in the next?
She's going really well. She's actually drawn the right gate for her, because she has been drawn wide lately, but I don't know, the way the rail's playing, it might not be this suitable today, but coming into today, I was pretty happy with that draw, so we'll just see what sort of run we get, but when she does draw there, she likes to sit just behind the speed, and if I can manage to work my way into the middle of the track, she'll be finishing off good.
Whatever you do, don't be a pest. Well done, Bradley.
Thanks, mate.
There's Brad Parnham bringing up a double, and this time it's with Darren McAuliffe and a Beats of War to take out the Bisley Workwear Handicap.